friends, this episode is dedicated to cartoons and comic strip because today is 5th May. This day we celebrate National Cartoonist Day around the world to honor the artists who create fascinating cartoons through the ages to entertain people, especially young readers. As adults also, we all love cartoons. Cartoons are funny, but it is not very easy to create. Let us see why we celebrate this particular event on 5th May. American comic strip writer and artist Richard Outcault, who was born in 1863, 14th January, considered the inventor of modern comic strip. On Sunday, 5th May of 1895, the readers of New York World found fascinating comic strip created by him. It was titled Yellow Kid. That made history. And since then, several artists around the world, different countries, working in this field. As artist, I also explored cartoon sometimes, especially for young children. This episode will show you my cartoons in making. It started in 2004 and I will demonstrate one particular character which I created in 2018 and named it Art Guru for my art book published for school children. Idea of Art Guru started from a brush. As artist, I always use brush, so I wanted to make a character out of this brush. So first, definitely I started with a simple drawing sketch, and there was a thinking process that what I will do with the elements. Like this is the simple brush. If we imagine, this is the handle and this is the hair part which we use for paint. And now I thought, if I want to make a character, then this brush hair can be the character's hair part. So how we can develop this part? Maybe the face, the metal part, and then the wooden part, maybe the body. So this is how the initial thinking process started. This was my book published earlier. That was in 2006. This was for class 1, but similar for mini classes I made to be used in school level. So here you can see the pencil man, and pencil man with a friend, crayon man, and this is the character out of brush that time I made. And we can see every page they are there to guide and tell the students. So these are the pencil men and pencil woman. They are two friends. So this is how I always made character for the children's book. So this is not a new idea or a recent idea, but it was always in my thought. And this is made by like watercolor and pen drawing. And this person also is called pencil man only, but this pencil man is the main character, and these are all his friends guiding the book. Next, I thought the person I am making, it should be like me, because I teach art since long. So the thought of a character of a teacher, it looks good if wearing spectacles. So I imagined a person like this and did not think about the gender as such, but I that is like that, this kind of shape developed in my mind. So gradually I thought there should be a hand, something like instructing something. This was the idea, and then the second hand will be like this, simple drawing, and then there is a long coat kind of a thing, and then maybe end is like this only, because initially it is coming from a brush and it is a cartoon like thing, but I named it Art Guru. And actually this character was born in 2018. How the final drawing I came up with, let me show you. This was the initial sketch that I told you before, and now I am doing the final concept, and I will show you the colored version also. So I thought of the brush hairs to form the hair of the person, and it is modified. Initially it was rough thought, and now it is a final drawing, so I have to think it in a better way. So let us see how we can finish it. So this is the specs I told about. I loved the specs because I wear specs myself, and it started since childhood, so it is now part of my personality. So that is how I added this to the character. So this was my final concept, and maybe a little bit I have to correct. So now this is looking better. And definitely I made the hair in such a way so that it gives an impression that it is a paint brush and there is paint in it. So I added the drops of paint just to add humor to my cartoon Art Guru. So now I am dressing up my Art Guru cartoon, and I prefer the old style of dressing. So this, you can imagine the old style of this thing, and it gives a kind of apron like look, because the paint brush is always working with paint, so apron is very usual thing to add up. So this is simple fingers. It is cartoon style, obviously. So that is how I added things. So always when we draw freehand, there may be corrections little bit. This hand to be like instructive look. So that is how I made it straight. And this way we can add the fingers as if the teacher is giving instruction. And little bit of body shape. and I did not add any leg because initial thought started from the brush. So this was my final drawing, final concept of the cartoon art guru. Then I scanned it to computer and finished it with Illustrator, and I will show you the colored version also. I added a pocket here, just like we have in the apron. So, and this part I thought it should be tied here, and the tying thing is hanging here. This is also added beauty. So we can see how from initial sketch it developed in a new cartoon.